Hello, I am Jamie Allen, Vice President and co-owner of Brand Services, where we specialize in fire door inspections, repairs, and recertification in New York healthcare facilities. I want to show you a typical fire door inspection performed by a certified brand technician.
Typical fire door inspection. Here at Brand, we use Field ID. After setting up all the required information, such as the wall type, the wall construction, the hourly rating of the wall, we can determine what size and or rating of door we need. Here we have a 2-hour stairwell. So first we verify that either or both the door and frame are labeled. Doors and frames are required to be labeled and listed. This stairwell door is required to be 90 minutes or 1.5 hours. Frame labels are not to be painted over. Here you'll find a frame label that has been painted over and is almost unreadable. Fire exit hardware applied to the surface of the door. Fire exit hardware is required to be labeled and listed and must bear such markings. Here we check the latch throw of the door based off of what the minimum latch throw is off of the door label. Here we check the function to make sure that the door opens from the fully open position. You'll see when installing new hardware, holes did not line up, and now you have a hole that exists in the surface of the door. Window kits. Glass is not allowed to exceed 100 square inches. Here we have a typical 25 by 4 light kit. We measure the latch. The latch does not exceed 48 inches from the floor. The top of the door clearance exceeds 1/8 of an inch. Check the full operation of the door to make sure that the door opens fully to 90 degrees. We check the overall condition of the frame to ensure that no holes or breaks exist and no field modifications have been performed to the frame or door. We have the door that's at 90 degrees, and we let the door go. The door should be positive latching and self-closing. Pull on the handle, verify that the door did positively latch. First, we verify the hourly rating of the wall assembly. Here we have a stairwell that has a 2-hour rating. Therefore, the fire door would have to be rated for 90 minutes or 1.5 hours. We verify to make sure that the frame and door both have a labeled and are labeled and listed. We set up our field ID to the correct documentation, entering in the wall rating and the door rating. Here we check the overall condition of the door to verify that we don't have any damage or delamination to the door. We measure the light kit to make sure that we don't have glass that exceeds 100 square inches. Measure the latch to make sure that the latch does not exceed 48 inches from the bottom of the door. We make sure that the latching hardware is UL listed and fire rated. Here we are checking the overall condition of the frame to ensure no holes or breaks or field modifications have been performed to the frame. As you'll notice, there is a hole in the frame. However, that was installed by the manufacturer for the mute and or silencers, and therefore you cannot fail the door and is allowed to have a hole in the frame. Open the door to 90 degrees. Verify that the door is self-closing and positive latching. You'll see at the top of the door here we have door clearance that exceeds 1/8 of an inch. Wood doors cannot exceed no more than 1/8 of an inch. Here we have over 1/4 of an inch. you'll see that the door is rubbing the frame. Door clearance at the door edge of the frame on the pull side of the door do not exceed 1/8 of an inch. You'll see at the bottom we exceed the 1/8 of an inch. The top exceeds 1/8 of an inch, and the backside hinge side exceeds 1/8 of an inch. Here we open the door back to 90 degrees. We allow the door to close to ensure that the door is self-closing and positive latching.
I hope this video has shown the quality of a fire door service you should expect for your fire door inspections. Brand Services is the leader of fire door inspections in New York healthcare facilities. Please call Brand today at 888-551-4055 and see what we can do for you.